Alright folks, I've got the bathroom, or the door here inside the bathroom. We're in the bathroom. And this is the door. I've installed the casing prior to installing the door in the hole. You want to make sure you pull the nails. When they pre-hung these doors, they put nails through the door jamb into the door to keep it square while they're working on it and while it's being shipped. This door had a little it's got a little dings in it, but anyway, we can fix that up. So what you want to do, and the reason I put the casing is because it makes the installation so simple. You don't have to use shims and that sort of thing. However, I will put some shims in it once I get it plumb. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up and put it in the hole. Hopefully it fits. Should fit right in there, and push it tight against the wall. Push the trim tight against the wall. And before I do any nailing, I want to make sure that I've got it completely, I've got it square, plumb, lum, and blub, as my dad would say. So they put some little, in the top of the door here, they've got some little wooden or melamine shims in between the door and the jamb, which is a nice thing to have because you want that amount of space in between. So what I do is I make sure that the door is completely tight against the drywall, against the trim is tight against the drywall. And then what I'm looking for is I'm looking for this seam up here. That this seam across the top is even. You don't want it wide over at this end or real narrow. And that's what's nice about this shim. Once you get that up tight where it needs to be, you know all you got to do now. The bottom looks good. Seems to be over as far as it needs to be. The door seems to be nice, and so you can move it back and forth, and that will, by moving it back and forth this way, you can cause that seam to open and close. So I got it over about where it needs to be. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my nail gun, and I've loaded this nail gun with 2-inch staples, or 2-inch nails, and I'm just going to pin right here at the top a 2-inch nail. And that should hold that in place until I can step back and look at it, in case I need to make a few more adjustments. This seems to be in good shape. However, that nail didn't bite. So I want to make sure. I might have not hit the wood. I'm going to try it at an angle here. Now that grabbed the wood. Okay, now that one's good. This still seems to be good. I'm going to give it need to come over just a hair. So let me try this one more time. Over. Maybe I need to go the other angle. Now that's better. Okay, now that I've got that where I want it, I want to pin this side over here. And that's got it pretty dang good. Now all I got to do is just go down the side here. Trim on there, there's no guessing in between if you got the door centered in the wall. You just put it up there, push it tight, and there you'll have it. And then when you go on the other side, it's easy to just put the trim on the outside and you're done. So this door is pretty well hung. However, I'm just going to make sure that I'm touching my shims. There's the shims on the inside here. Give you a little close up of those shims right there. and up here at the top. And you want to make sure that that gap is even. So with the shims, see, they put those in there and it allows for paint and everything like that. And that way you don't have a sticky door during the monsoon season when you got a lot of moisture in the air. So we'll go ahead and push the jamb over against the door and nail it down. And that door's pretty well in there. Now, I'm not totally done with it. I'm gonna go ahead and when I go to the other side, I'll put some shims in the other side just to kind of help keep it in place better. Now, this is not totally in, but it's pretty good for now. So the door opens really nice, see? Very good. All right, I hope you enjoyed that door installation, and I'm just going to continue on